start right on our back spine. We'll begin in a Shavasana or Supta Konasana form. Anything that works for you reclined is fine. And just starting in this position, laying nice and heavy into the back body. You begin to just let everything go, releasing all tension. Not holding on to anything. We want to be able to completely relax and stretch it out. We want to be able to not let anything in the mind hold back the body. Take a few moments here, just clearing the mind, slowing down the breath. Each exhale that you releasing any thoughts, any misunderstandings, any attachments, anything, just let it go. After a few more long exhales, just allow yourself to take some nice, easy motions in the neck as you just begin to shake it like you're shaking it no from left to right. Bringing it back through center. Everything center on the mat, including the legs, zipped together. Reaching both arms back with a great stretch as you reach away. Find as much length as you can. And start to draw the right knee towards the chest. Grab your upper shin just below the right knee. And start to come into this deep bend into the right knee. Keep following those slow exhales, flattening out the back body into the floor as you draw that knee closer and closer. See if we can draw a little bit closer. And then from there, taking your gentle twists, left hand on the outer part of the knee as we cross it across the body, reaching to the right. The gaze could be either up or to the right, just not to the left. Breathing through the twist to that lower right side. Stretching it out. Unwinding. Good. From there, inhale, bring it back through center. On the exhale, just release that right leg down, re-straighten out your body. Once you're straight, going right into this other side as we lift that left knee in towards the chest. Grabbing on again below the knee. So try your best to flatten out the calf into the thigh. Whole back body weight on the inside. listen to that Ujjayi breath. Just get into the moment. Just get into the pose. Get into all the sensations of the body, into the breath. That's what we're here to do. And then cross the right hand outside the left knee, taking the twist, other side. Now feeling that twist into the lower left side. The higher the knee draws across, the better the twist. Good. Next inhale, draw it back in through center. And then releasing it down again. Straighten out the body again. This time walking both feet in towards you. As you slowly drip the knees in towards the chest, try to keep the tailbone down. Grab the hands where they can on the shins and pull back. Each exhale, trying to flatten out some more. Knees closer to chest. Beautiful. And just send those legs straight up in the sky. Hands behind the hamstrings. Still keep the tailbone down, pulling back. Maybe you can grab a little bit higher, like behind the shins. Good. From there, release the hands from the legs. Just plant the feet down onto the floor. All right, we're just going to roll. Actually, send your right arm back. So we're going to roll onto our right side. You can just rest either the head onto the bicep, or you can take the head into the hand, which is fine. All right, and just like slide the legs straight out in front of you. All right, get yourself balanced on the side body here. Then you're going to reach the left hand back to kick over it, and to catch the top of that left foot as you kick it towards you. All right, so straight back. Sorry, not off to the side, straight back. Good. So we're taking it and we're just gentle stretch of that left quad, squeezing in, left shoulders open. And then releasing that left foot down, and just go ahead and just roll it onto the back body. Once you come down, roll it. Get yourself straight again. Remember, you want to be on a slight little bend to keep the balance. All right, so take the left arm back behind you, roll onto the left side. So you're going to a little bit of a bend in the body to keep us a little more balanced. Sliding the balance into the left side. When you feel like you're ready, reach back, grab the ankle. If you can reach further, grab on top of the foot, and pull back, heel towards buttocks. Stretch out the right foot. Good, then we're moving that right hand from the foot. And once again, just roll back onto the back body. Got it. Straight body, walk the feet back in. Bring the knees back to the chest this time. Lift up and grab all the way around. Squeeze everything in tight. Get as much lift as you can. So just like the center of the back is on the floor. Good. As we float those legs up, just use the weight of the legs to shift you forward, to float forward, dropping it down. Left foot out towards the front corner of the mat, right foot in. Flexing over the left foot to start. Inhale, both arms lift. And exhale, reach away with the right knee pressing away while the left knee continues to press down. Keep your chest level, keep on working that Ujjayi breath. Stretching through the back of the left leg and the back body. Good. See if you can get it a little bit lower. And then from there, start to walk those hands back in up the leg, lifting yourself back up. To switch it over onto the other side. Get yourself centered over again, the right leg. When you're ready, try to reach as far as you can first before you start to take it down. So you can get into both the mid back and the upper back. As you grab and everything, trying to fold over, head towards knee. One more big breath here. See how deep you can go. Good. From there, start to walk those hands back in, lifting back up. Taking both feet together. Grab onto the toes, squeeze the heels back towards your knees, press away, lean back, draw the shoulders back. Lengthen out to the neck. Start to shift the head a little bit from left to right a few times, just feeling a pull through the outer left and right side neck. Then letting the chin fall heavily, go stretch through the back of the neck. Thighs keep actively opening away. And on the next exhale, draw the head towards the toes as you press the elbows into the thighs. It's Baddha Konasana. You want to open up the feet like a book, bring the thumbs inside, open up, press the knees further down towards the floor. But from there, then you start to press yourself back up, lifting back up, swinging or bringing the knees together first, just so we can just swing them over to the side, walk it back towards the tabletop position. Start with the feet untucked back there. Start to press through the floor, rounding the spine, tucking the chin towards the chest into this scared cat form. Keep breathing, holding here. Good. Then from there, tuck in the toes, lifting the chin up and through, lifting up through a cow pose. Exhale, untuck the toes, cat the back again. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift on through. Exhale, cat the back. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Bring it back to neutral position. Tuck in the toes. Send the hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Find yourself with a nice heavy passive stretch to the backs of those legs. Widen the fingers, put some more weight into the fingers instead of the heels and the hands. Soften the shoulders a little bit back more toward the body. You can put a slight bend in the knees, make it a little bit softer. Stretch it out, long neck. Create that space in the back. Good. From there, start to raise both heels high. Start to tippy toe towards the top of the mat. Do a forward fold. Once you get to the top, bring the feet almost together to touch. Shift the weight forward. Take the hands and we're going to grab opposite elbows today. So we're going to be doing two side body stretches. One the forward fold. So just rock back and forth. Push them from left to right. And just start to feel the side body loosening up. And then coming back through center. Keep the hands on the elbows. Right, on an exhale, slowly start to roll it on up. Come up about halfway, start to push the elbows forward and up to the sky. Get yourself lifted, pull back. Then use the right hand to pull the left elbow towards the right, slight gaze over the left elbow. Keep on trying to push the left hip towards the left, towards the right. Side body stretch on the left side. Good. Inhale at the back center. Push it back and then over towards the other side, looking up slightly over to the right. Each exhale, try to push the right hip further away while drawing across more. Just keep on working. Good. Next, now lift it back up. Take the hands, place them onto the upper buttocks. Hips press forward. This time arching back as we push the chest up. Nice. Bring it back up through center. Just at the top of the mat, just turn over towards the right. And just take a right step out. Big step, triangle pose distance. Turn the left toes forward, right toes slightly inward. Keep the body facing the side, hands open up. Get a good stride that works for you. Right hip back, left hand forward. And start reaching down towards the inner part of that left shin, right onto the sky, find triangle. Trying your best to find that straight line from right fingertip down to left. Just start stretching through that right side body. So stay in line. Don't worry about how low you can go. Just fall into it in position, staying like you're in between two panes of black. Perfect. Next inhale, begin to lift it back up. Turn the left toes to the side, right toes towards the back. Same position, triangle right side. It's like that continuous trying to shift that left hip back to stretch to that left side some more. It hurts the neck to look up. Just take a nice, perfectly turned head to the side so it's the same direction as the chest. Just keep on breathing and stretching. This pose is so good for the lower back. Some minor twists, some nice left side stretch of the back and the side body. Good. Next inhale, lift it back up. We're going to turn both toes to the side. Take the hands onto the upper buttocks like you just did before. Put a slight bend in the knees, hips forward. Re-lifting up into another back bend, arching back. Good, bring it back up through center, hands onto your hip creases, hinge forward, slowly coming down side off the mat, forward fold, slowly stretching it out as we do so, and then just rounding it forward as we release the hands down to the floor. So a nice, good, heavy, wide-legged forward fold here. A few breaths, make sure just keep those hips above the heels. Good, if you took that stance a little bit too wide, just make sure you bring it in a little bit closer so it's more like just your runner's lunge distance. Make sure you're just centered on the mat. Turn forward towards the front of the mat, finding your runner's lunge. Once you're there, you can drop the back knee on top of your toes, sink into the left hip crease. Try to draw the right hip forward, pull the left hip slightly back, and drift the chest up and through some more. Fingertips on the floor. Good, that left hip crease. See where that heavy exhale can take you into that. Good. From there, tuck in the chin, sitting back towards half split as we straighten the left leg. Gotta adjust it, maybe slide left heel a bit further away, do so. Try to stay centered. Don't let the right hips push off to the right side. Stretch now. If you want to add on to that ankle dorsiflexion, take the left hand on the left side of that foot, pull back, try to just get that heart chakra a little deeper towards the knee. foot if it's there. From there, as you start to shift forward and lean back into that front knee. Good. Raise the back knee up off the floor. I want you to basically turn the left toes slightly inward, bring the hands inside. Then start to sink deeper into that knee and then spinning onto the ball, the heel of that right foot sinking in. So this is a lot for you. Don't go too low, keep the hands on the floor. For those of you who go lower, you get that heel planted down. You want to take the hands off the floor, you can take it into prayer. Sinking into Skandasa. Good. Bring the hands back to the floor. Press back over towards the other side. Counter stretching just for a moment. Turn. Let's go and switch it. Good. Bring it back around through center, turning towards the front of the mat. Step your right foot up, forward fold. Good. Shift the weight in the front of the feet. Hang really heavy. Almost like you're about to fall forward onto the ground chakra. Stretch the back to both legs. Good. Inhale, halfway lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, refold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. And exhale. Good. Root to rise. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Good. Taking the hands by your side. If you want to use the bar to balance, you can use the bar. Placing the right hand on the bar. We're going to hold in a quadricep stretch. So the right hand will stay on the bar. Left hand by the side. Kicking up and catching the left foot over the top. Squeezing the left heel to buttocks and trying to draw your knee next to the knee as best as you can. Stand tall. Hands on the bar, chest is lightweight. If you want to release it, you can raise the right arm straight up. Pulling and reaching. Good. Releasing the right hand. Stepping the left foot down. Make your way back to the top. For this time, to the top of the mat and elbow bars. Exhale, forward folding. Bend the knees and out back. On the exhale, send your left foot down. Find your perfect runner's lunge again. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, start to sink into the right. So the hips are hard to get into. Lots of stuff going on in those hips. Just see what you can sink in, drawing the heart chakra through this slight crescent shape into your back. Good. From there, tucking the chin as you sit right back into it. Split straight and roll right in. And staying centered again, just like you did before. Left buttock should be slightly back behind left knee as we fold over and hold there. If you have enough balance to do it, you can always take the right hand outside that foot. Try to pull that foot, top of the foot towards you. Try to get that foot shot a little bit deeper inside right knee. Good, releasing in that hand from the foot of your paddle. And start to shift it back forward. Leaning into it, raise or tuck the back toes for a moment. Walk the hands inside that leg, turn the toes a little bit inward, and then from there, start to drop that back heel down. Start to sink in towards Skandasana, right side. So again, the hands can be on the floor, or you can keep the balance. Eventually bring them into prayer. Good. Bring the hands down to the floor, and then go ahead and press yourself into a brief counter stretch towards the other side for a moment. Good. Bring it back through center. Start to turn towards the front of the mat. Turning, stepping that back foot up, forward, forward. Nice and slow, bend the knee, and roll it on up. Good. Once again, as you get lifted, if you think you want to use the bar again, you can use it. If not, stay where you are. This time, taking the left hand to the bar. Right hand kicks up, or right foot kicks up, right hand grabs. Facing to the front, find your pull, your lift, your reach if you want to go for it. Want to head on, even trying to push your left hip slightly forward and just pull back. Left arm's lifted, drop the left, then release the right, leaning back at the top of the mat. From there, both arms lift up. On the exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, prepare. On the exhale, step it back to high plank. Level off the body, zip it together, shift slightly forward. Knees come down, untuck the toes, pull the belly in and guide the chin and chest right out forward a little bit. Now drop the belly, pull back onto the mat. Start to lift up as high as you can without letting the pelvis come up off the floor and hold. Good, nice and easy, lower it down. Press it back into a child's pose. Go lift it back up towards the tabletop position. Right from tabletop, you can just take that left foot and just step it outside the left hand. Turn the toes off the mat. Tuck the back toes, raise the knee, and start wiggling your right foot as far back as it can without taking the left elbow, the left shoulder and left knee aligned. Then drop the knee, untuck the toes, so you can get the left elbow to touch down to the floor, then the right elbow. Shift the weight into it like you're trying to shift the heart chakra towards the front of the mat. Upper chest towards the space between the hands. Get deep into that increase. Now you can stay in your traditional lizard. If you have any other things that you like to do here, you can go ahead and do them. Maybe you want to open up the left leg. Maybe you want to reach back and grab that back foot. Maybe you want to even go ahead and try to take some more stretch through that right quad. Like press the right hand to the floor. Really press up higher, try to drop that right hand deeper. Good. If you did the variation, what you're going to do is start to come out, plant the hands on the floor. We're going to walk that left foot a little bit closer. Get it inside, tuck the back toes, raise the knee. Get high on your fingertips, walk the left foot even further over towards the right, straighten through the left leg as best as you can. Push through the back of the left knee, walk the hands towards the front left corner of your mat, and feel the stretch through the hamstring, the hip, and a little bit of a twist. Good. Walking the hands back to front and center. Take that right foot and just drag it up a little bit close. Just drop it wherever it lands is fine. Take that left leg, and we're going to take that left leg and we're going to swing it around, lift it up high. Cross it all the way over towards the right side. Look over the right shoulder. So that ankle dorsiflexion through the back of that left foot. Good. Bring the left leg back up. Bring that left knee so it touches right down on the right knee. So it should be pretty much right next to each other. Land at the center of the mat. Good. Then from there, start to walk it back. Sit right on the heels. So you're right in the thunderbolt position. Take the hands back behind you. Press the chest up, shoulders down. Flex those glutes. Lift the hips up to the sky. Come up out of those hips. Good. Leveling off the chin as you lift it up and support the neck. Drop the buttocks back down. And just walk it back out towards table platform. This time placing the right foot outside the right. And wiggle the left foot back as far as you can again, so that you can't go back further without shifting the whole body back. And start to lower down how you lowered before. See how far you can just always just take yourself and take your position. You don't just get into a spot and that's it. Get into a pose and try to keep it, whatever that pose may be. Taking whatever variations as well, if and when you feel like it. Now, releasing any back foot grab, start to press it back up. Walk that right foot in, get it inside. Tuck the back toe, raise it. Walk the right foot a little bit further over to the side, straight through the right leg as best as you can. So if you need to hop that back foot up a little bit closer, it's fine. And then from there, come to this little twist as we walk the hands towards the front right corner of the mat. So that right hip squeeze in, right knee pressing back. Good, then walking it back through center again, just lean into it a little bit, drop the left knee pretty much where it is. All right, we're gonna take that right foot, swing it back and around. Lift up, cross it as far as you can to the left, push the right hip to the right, look over the left shoulder. Good. From there, we're lifting that knee. We're going to take that knee down next to the other knee. So we got our options here. Janet, this one's too hard for you to do. It's going to be deep in the knees. So you want to do any kind of pose, stretching pose from Thunderbolt or Child's pose. You can do anything you want. You want to get deeper into those front thighs and hips. Open up the feet wider and sit back down in between the space between. Wiggle those knees down and in as the buttocks comes down. For those people that can get low, you start taking it down towards the elbows. For those people that can go really low, you take it forward. But whatever position you are in, just meet yourself into a child's pose. Just try to take the heaviest path, the most passive child's pose you can take. And then from there, start to crawl back towards the center of the mat. And we bring the buttocks down to the floor. Some of the legs out front, top of the mat. Come down onto the elbows. Point the toes away, puff the chest up, palms facing down. So basically like in a fish pose form, right? So just get the upper chest lifted, chin up. Good, lifting the chin to support the neck again, then just lower down onto the back body. Good. Another back bend right here, just walk it into bridge. Feet inner hips width apart. Start to really root down to the feet, curl the tailbone up. And start to lift up those hips up to the sky. So really focus on the strength for the glutes to stretch out for those front hips and thighs some more, as well as the abdomen. Everything you want to do with the hands is fine. Get that lift. Don't let the knees go too wide or too close. Just try to keep them inner hips width apart. Good. On the exhale, roll it down nice and slowly. Bring the knees into the chest. Wrap fully around again. Lifting up. Everything, don't cross the feet. Squeeze everything up and in. Good. Release the grip. Plant just the right foot down, sole of the foot comes down. Take your right hand, grab outside the left foot. Left arm can reach out to the left side as we send the left leg straight up to the sky. We're pulling that foot right now towards the left shoulder. Keep on trying to push through the back of that knee. Then from there, cross the right foot towards the left side of the mat, and then drag that left foot towards the right. Sorry, right foot to the left. Now, as you're kicking and pulling that foot away from you, the gaze can be either up or to the left. Since that right foot is at that bottom part of the mat that's pretty close to you, if you want to reach that left hand for that foot, kick and grab it. And then kick and pull yourself away from each other. So that leg that's extended away, you can release it. Just start to draw the knee back in, roll back onto the back. Bring the foot back in as well, so you can just plant down, lift up into another brief bridge just to get the spine straight, so you can roll it back down. Good. All right, this time, bring that right knee in, left hand grabs outside the right foot. All right, so just start here by drawing the pull the right foot, the right foot towards the right shoulder. Push through the back of that right knee. I'm creeping that left foot towards the right side of the mat, and then letting that foot fall across the other side as we reach to the right. Just really try to push through the back of that knee wherever it lands, wherever it lands. Just continue to try to get into the most you can to that IT band and the hamstring. Twisting into it, if you want to reach, go ahead and reach for that other foot with the right hand. Kick and pull away. Good, then releasing that extended leg, just bring the knee in, releasing that back foot. And just roll it back on the back. One last time here to just get your spine lifted, so roll it back down. Bring the feet together to touch, open up the knees wide. Here, just start to allow the knees to get as heavy as possible. You can have your choice here to either just rest your hands onto your upper thighs, rest the hands over the stomach and the chest, or rest hands by the sides. Close the eyes. As we just finish off into this passive yin posture, opening up into this Supta Baddha Konasana.
My husband asked me to eat this. I said, no. I said, put clothes on.
Exactly.
No.
It was 59. You don't make it at 59. Some degrees in your house.
The house is 72.
It was. I gotta go help my friends clean up their house, they got flooded.
Oh, no.
So, okay, anyway.
My oldest friend, the entire basement up to the third floor.
Yeah,